Lars Koelendorf. I'm Vice President for our pre-sales, business development and enablement for HPE Aruba Networking. So at GITEX we are showing our networking portfolio. What happens is in the market that networking have moved from being just connectivity to being a lot more than just connectivity. It's all about business outcome, cybersecurity, and really giving a better user experience. So we have a model where we have connect, protect, analyze, and act. And that's really helping everyone to connect their devices, but also get value out of it while securing what they're doing on the networking portfolio. So we are showing products like Wi-Fi 6E, we're showing products like private 5G, and then our security portfolio and our switching portfolio. Yeah. It's an access point we put flying to really catch the attention of people. It is a brand new Wi-Fi 6E portfolio, but the reason it's besides getting attention by flying, then you also see that there's green grass on the stand of it, and that's to show that we've spent a lot of time on sustainability and really wanted to be doing what we can for the environment. So we build in technology into our portfolio that helps customers save power, optimize the usage of the solution, and thereby helping the environment. So that's why, besides being eye-catchy, it's also green. So Wi-Fi 6E, while and networking have all these acronyms and all these technologies, and Wi-Fi 6E is just another letter, right? You have Wi-Fi 5, Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 6E. There's actually a bigger difference in that, and that is there's a whole new spectrum, there's a whole new space for new clients and new performance connecting. So while it's just a small letter added to the standard, it gives a lot more space for us to use Wi-Fi. And that's interesting because the default access layer now is changing from it was wired and now it's wireless. So all those new devices that we have that are connecting, they need a new highway, you can say, and that Wi-Fi 6E is that new highway for us connecting. And it will get a massive increase. Just look at the latest phones, smartphones, tablets, like Apple's newest releases. They include Wi-Fi 6E. So having an access point that support Wi-Fi 6E enables a lot more speed and space for the client connecting. So I started by saying that it's not just about connectivity anymore, it's really about the user experience. And look at it, if you're a CIO, CIOs often don't care about networking. It just has to be there. But they care more about maybe an application transformation, or at the end, how are users using our technology? Do they have the user experience? Do they have the performance they need to use that new technology? Because without that new technology and without that usability and ease of use, there will not be a transformation. So when you go into and talk about digital transformation where you need to do more, CIOs need to deliver outcomes to the line of business, then you cannot enable that without things connecting. And things connecting can be you connecting from a camera, can be connecting from a smartphone or iPad, whatever, something where you're connecting your device, but it's also sensors in a meeting room. If you want to deliver on a sustainability goal, maybe your board have goals for reaching some of UN sustainability goals, but you cannot reach that without knowing what happens. If you don't know what's the temperature in our meeting rooms, is my meeting room being occupied or not? Can I save on real estate by having a better usage of my meeting rooms? If we turn down aircon just a little bit, we are moving from maybe 20 degrees Celsius to 21 degrees Celsius. I'm doing a saving, but you cannot do that without all the sensors. You cannot do that without understanding what happens on the network, without onboarding. So the way Aruba's technology works is that by connecting all the devices, by making that easy, by using artificial intelligence to make the performance better, by making sure you have a good user experience, we can capture some of those data and use that for the business outcome. We also automate. I said one of the layers of our platform is automation. And by automation, we make it easier for the CIO or for his or her team to manage the network, so they can spend more time on the digital transformation, on the business outcome, than spending time on configuring switches and access points. And that's where the AI and the automation is a big part of the Aruba technology and why our platform supports that. So Axis is a company we acquired earlier this calendar year. And when you look at networking, we are a very secure infrastructure vendor. So we think security in everything we do. So every time you connect something to your network, we have it secured. And that's from the birth of the company 20 years ago, we've had that built into it. But if you look at today's model, you're not working from an office building anymore only. And you're not using data in a building anymore. You're really working from everywhere. You're working from a show like this at GITEX, you're working from a hotel, you're going to a coffee shop, you're working from home, and you're using technology data that are delivered from the cloud. Microsoft 365, Dropbox, Box.com, some of those applications. So it's not enough anymore to protect what's on your own location, what's on your network. And it's not enough to just have a firewall between your network and the wide area network. Now you need to secure the data wherever you are, wherever the data are. So let's say that you're using a smartphone from a coffee shop and you're accessing Microsoft 365. That is data that are in the air, in the cloud, on the internet. And Axis, the acquisition there, is a technology that protects data in the cloud, access to the data. It's something called Zero Trust Network Access as part of it, and I call that VPN on steroids. It's a better way of connecting to your virtual private network, your virtual private data. So the Axis acquisition was a missing brick in our whole security portfolio that are adding cloud security to it.